So I'm starting out with a blank. It's about 8.5 inches round and 4 inches thick. And I just drilled a hole in it so that I can get it on the worm screw and then start turning it. So I'm going to start out with a spindle gouge just to get the corner knocked off here and get that running true, and then I'll switch over to a bowl gouge. And the lathe speed's running about 400, I think. Until we get it trued up, then I'll bump the speed up. So this is Spectraply, and it's a charcoal color, and when it's all done, I got the oil on it. It's a dark charcoal. It looks really cool. So I just kept up with the bowl gouge, and I'm just getting this material off. I had to stop and sharpen my tool real quick, and then get back to it. Help support the companies that support our community. So the Spectraply cuts really nice, and it's, if you don't know, it's dyed veneer plywood. So it's a birch plywood that the layers are dyed and then it's all glued together. So this blank I had was 2 pieces, and then those 2 pieces were glued together. They were, I think, about 2 inches thick is what they are, and then you just glued those 2 blocks together to give it a nice thicker bowl blank. So it really, you know, and because it is the dyed plywood, you don't really notice where the, you know, next blank was glued onto it. I'm just giving a nice curve around the outside here, and then we'll get a tenon down on it so we can grab it in the chuck. After I got it sanded, I went ahead and ran through all the way up to 600 and didn't put any oil on it. I want to put the oil on at the very end because I got to come back and clean that foot up. So I went ahead and took the screw out, and then we'll get it mounted in the chuck and get the inside cleaned out.
Hey guys, I just wanted to take a quick intermission here to show you these. I just got these a couple days ago. So these go over your bedways to keep the water off them. So Roman and Marquetta, they are brother and sister, and she sews these things, and Roman sells them, and they are amazing. So it's from 3rd Gen Pin Shop and So Amazing. I will put a link down below in the description to their Facebook page. But they have magnets sewn into the corners so they will stay in place, and you can wrap them around everything. They have different sizes, like this one. Roman was saying use it for a coaster on the table saw. So they're lined on the back of them, so they're not going to get any moisture through them, and you can throw them in the washer and clean them. So I think it's a cool idea, and they even will wrap around like your banjo with the magnets and everything to keep the water off of them. So awesome little thing. Go check them out. I will put a link down below to the Facebook page, and you can see they got a bunch of different colors. It's super cool. All right, back to the bowl.
So again, with the inside, I stuck with the bowl gouge and got the majority of it cleaned out. And then at the very bottom of it, I did use the #1 hauler to get it cleaned out. But this is just kind of take your time, get the material out of there. this color, the charcoal, you'll see at the end too when I get the oil on it, it's a really nice dark rich color, so I think they would make actually really nice urns too. And the thing with using something like this, where it's all dried, there's not going to be any wood movement at all, so you don't have to worry about, you know, anything cracking or moving at all. I think it would be a nice choice for something like that. So I just cleaned up the bottom of it, a couple of passes across the bottom. I couldn't get the bowl gouge to go around that corner right there smooth. So and same thing here, I'll run through all the grits up to 600 and then we will flip it around and take that little foot off. So to get the foot off, I'm going to use the coal jaws. So, and I still keep getting asked what kind of chuck this is. It's an easy wood chuck. And so even the coal jaws, they go in just like the regular jaws and pop out. There's no screws. So I do need to measure the diameter and then move the little tabs here. So I'll get those all set up. And then we can grab all of it and turn the foot off. So I just put a piece of paper towel up there so it didn't mark up the lip, tighten it down, and then we'll get to turning. I probably should have tightened it down a little bit more. You'll see here in a second it popped loose. Yeah, it almost came out. So I readjusted it, tightened it down, and then turned the foot off. And with that, just got it finished up, sanded it all the way up to 600, and the walnut oil. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be a little bit lighter, but it really is just, you know, it just darkened it up. It's almost like a black color with the walnut oil, and it might be the oil that's, you know, that's the reason it's so dark. If you put a different finish on it, it might be a little bit lighter, but I like the way it came out. There we go. The oil is all soaked in and dry. It really darkened that charcoal color up, so it's almost like black. I'll put a picture up here, but it really darkened it up. So they have just an array of different colors. This is just one, but I think something like this would actually work really well for like urns. And like I was saying in the video, it's stable. Nothing's going to move. Nothing's going to crack. So I think it would be just look super cool. So I may make one of those coming up here, but yeah, super fun. Quick project. It turns really nice. I know a lot of people out there have turned Spectraply, so you know how nice it turns and finishes. So if you want to put a glossy finish on it too, it would look really nice. The Lathe Buddies, yeah, just super cool idea. Like I said, they're backed, so they're waterproof. You can wet sand, run through all your wet sand if you're doing resin or anything. And then, yeah, they come in a few different sizes too, so super cool. I'm excited to do some wet sanding and try those out. And like I said, you can throw them in the wash and clean them. The last thing is the Oregon Woodturning Symposium. It's going to start on the 13th of March, Thursday, and run through the weekend. So we will be there at that show. So if you're in the area, please stop by. It's at the Lane County Fairgrounds is where it's going to be at. So look it up, go there. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care and have a great weekend.